Hi guys, Susan here and you're watching Keto Phoenix. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Obviously, as you can tell from the title, I am sharing the super equation to weight loss. And really all it is some simple addition. So let's get right into it. As you can see, I have a spoon. I was thinking about this topic today as I was drawing a little art picture here for you. This is for a little boy. He's my best friend's son who has a birthday this Saturday. So happy birthday, Ethan. Anyways.
Ethan, we like you.
Yes, we like you, Ethan. That was my son. They're like best friends. It's so cute. Anyways, I'm sitting there and I'm drawing and I'm coloring, and I was really thinking about this. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately. A lot of them centered around weight loss, obviously, because I'm trying to lose weight, right? So I'm always curious about what other people are doing, you know, what works for them, what doesn't work for them. And so that leads to my equation number one. And this is something that I'm starting with because just about everybody does it. Even people who aren't trying to lose weight or even consciously aren't doing it, but intermittent fasting. Okay, so if you're not sure what intermittent fasting is, it's basically where you just allot a certain amount of time in your day where you don't eat anything. Okay, you're not really. I mean, intermittent fasting varies. Some people think that you can drink some regular black coffee and that wouldn't break a fast. Some people think that not even that's okay, that it just has to be water. So for me, I mean, I'll have a diet soda in the morning, and for me that doesn't break my fast. And some people might not agree with that, but I do have my diet soda in the morning, and for me, I don't consider that breaking my fast. But genuinely, I've always done intermittent fasting, even before I was consciously even aware I was doing it. I've just never been someone who likes breakfast. I'm not a huge fan of eggs. I'm not, you know, any of that stuff. And we were always just so busy that, you know, stopping to cook bacon and all this other stuff just wasn't something that any of us did. Even my boys, we would rather wait until later in the afternoon to eat. So, and I was this way even as a kid. I just didn't eat breakfast. I waited until lunch. Now that I'm married and my husband works swing shifts, for us, like, you know, we don't eat until 11, 12 because we don't want to eat right when we first wake up. You know, and on average we wake up, it used to be 10 o'clock, but it's been getting earlier and earlier because the sun is just so bright through the windows. I've always just kind of intermittent fasted my whole life without even realizing it, because I would, you know, I would eat my dinner, and then as a kid I would go outside and I would play, right? And I didn't want to eat or have snacks or anything like that. So then I'd come home, go to sleep, wake up, and then of course I didn't like breakfast, so I wouldn't eat with the rest of the family. And then I would just wait until lunch at school, and then I would eat. So now that I'm consciously aware of intermittent fasting and how important it is, it's a huge deal, you know, and I suggest you look more into it. Don't take my word for it. Obviously, I'm not a doctor or a healthcare provider, right? Consult your doctor, make sure that it's something that you can do, but it's got a lot of great benefits. And there's people all over YouTube like Dr. Berg. I love him. He's got a lot of great information about intermittent fasting. For me, one of the purposes that I like about intermittent fasting is because it helps speed up your metabolism, right? And that has been my problem since I had my daughter. And I think I've mentioned this in a video before. After I had my daughter, it was like my metabolism just stopped, right? And metabolism is super important for your body because it's what helps you burn fat, right? It helps with energy and, you know, things like that. And I find that when I intermittent fast, I'm more clear-minded, I have more energy. It's just a really great thing to have. And there's several different options for intermittent fasting. If you've never done it before, I always suggest to start with the 8-16, right? So basically you have an 8-hour window of eating, and then 16 hours where you're not eating anything, okay? So for me, I like to do 7 to 11. It's just something I like to do. So I stop eating at 7 p.m. and I can eat again by 11 a.m. the next morning. So that's what I do every single day on average. Sometimes I'll even go past, because you also have to listen to your body. So just because you doing a 7 to 11 fast, or a 8-16 fast, does not mean that you have to eat when your time comes up. So say you're, maybe you're a 6 to, or an 8 to 12, right? So noon rolls around and you're not feeling hungry. Well, then don't eat, wait until 1, wait until 2, whenever it is you get hungry. Sometimes I push it back to like a 24-hour fast, pretty much. I will have stopped eating at 7 p.m. and then I don't eat again until about 7 p.m., right? I have that one meal, my dinner, and then I'm done for the rest of the day. Again, it's all about what your body wants. I can tell you that as you intermittent fast and you get more into it, I mean, at first it's going to be rough. But once you really get into it and start going, you're going to find yourself less and less hungry, less snacky, and it helps for me because I have cravings at night that, I'm in the middle of a fast. I can't eat anything, right? So anyways, that is my equation number 1, intermittent fasting. Now, combine that with the ketogenic diet. Of course, Keto Phoenix, you guys had to know that one was coming. But it is a powerful combination. Wow. I mean, I can't even express how powerful it is when you do keto the right way, when you're tracking your macros, all that stuff. I mean, again, the first time that I did keto, I did intermittent fasting and I did keto. I tracked every day and I did absolutely no exercise. I lost 60 pounds. I didn't exercise because I'm not a fan of exercising. Granted, I exercise now and I'm very proud of myself for sticking with it despite the fact that I hate exercising so much. It's like a personal goal for me, so yay me. But yeah, that first time just using intermittent fasting and the ketogenic diet, it worked beautiful. Now, again, you're gonna probably say, well, I hate keto. Keto's so restrictive. And I hear that a lot too. That keto's restrictive. Come over to our diet because we can eat whatever we want. But right now, I'm not so much worried about the ingredients as I am just keeping my carbs under 20. Okay, that is my main goal right now. Who knows what the future holds for me? But for right now, it's working for me. I'm just working on those net carbs, nothing else. And you know what? It's working for me. So I can have Miracle Whip, ketchup, barbecue sauce. You guys have seen some of my old videos, right? So you know what I'm talking about. You want yogurt? Here you go. And this one is a black cherry. Okay, they even have ones out there that are granola. They have granola on the top and keto yogurt on the bottom. And those are so good, you guys. Oh man, they're amazing. And you want chocolate on keto? You can have chocolate on keto. There's all sorts of options out there. There's power bars and there's, they have peanut butter cups. I can have sugar-free Jolly Ranchers, sugar-free Hershey bars, tons and tons of options for chocolates and candies. Check this out, sugar-free pudding, you guys. I haven't tried this yet. It's within my macros, so I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna try it with you while you guys are here. But the point is, I can have chocolate, I can have pudding, I can have yogurt. What is so restrictive about keto that's any different than anything else? I know people on calorie deficits, they eat these puddings all the time. I'm keto, I'm eating it. And it's so good. Oh my goodness, it's been forever since I've had pudding. This is really good, you guys. Oh, but guess what? I'm keto. I have bread, but guess what? I can have bacon and eggs and cheese, and although dairy does affect some people, so keep that in mind when you are doing any diet. Sometimes dairy has a tendency to make people bloat. I'm actually thinking about lowering my dairy intake, not completely like some people that completely take it out of their diet, but I'm definitely gonna lessen it and see if it'll help me be more regular in the bathroom. I know TMI, but I'm thinking about giving that a try and seeing what happens. But So good. And of course, soda. You can still have soda. So my husband found this really cool thing in the store, and I figured I'd put it right here in this video. It's a sugar-free Fanta, but get this. You have no idea what the flavor is. It's literally, what is this flavor? So I'm going to take a drink and let's see what it is, shall we? It's blue. I have no clue what flavor that is. Really good. Kind of reminds me of cotton candy. The blue cotton candies that you would get. Well, if you guys have tried this or plan to go down and see if you can find it and have tried it, let me know down in the comments below what you think the flavor is. I'm going with some kind of cotton candy, but it's really good. 0 sugar. Gotta love keto. All right. So we're gonna let my husband Daniel try it.
All right.
And see what the flavor is.
Did you know how blue? Like blue.
There's definitely vanilla in there.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's where I'm getting
And
It's blue.
it might be like a vanilla blueberry. Or a vanilla raspberry, but I'm thinking it doesn't have enough tang to it to be raspberry. So I think it has to be vanilla blueberry.
Well, that's better than my cotton candy theory.
There's at least vanilla in there though. At the very least there's vanilla in there.
Okay, well, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Sodas and teas and coffees. You can make your own coffees. I still go to Starbucks and then and I just order sugar-free drinks. They have all sorts of that with unsweetened almond milk options and things like that. And then you can just add your own stevia if you want it to be sweeter. Keto is not that restrictive. There's so many keto options out there, and there's so many keto YouTube channels out there, not just mine, that you can go to that share recipes and things like that. I mean, just go do some research, you know, if you want some things different. So, sorry guys, this is really good. Anyways, now, for an added bonus, if you wanted to your diet, you could add in some exercise. So for me, that's really something that I'm glad that I started doing, but it's not for everybody. And I can definitely tell you that my trouble area, which is my tummy and everything, that's not going to just be taken care of by exercise. You can't crunch that baby away, okay? That is going to be done by my diet. So I do want to put out there that the exercising for me isn't so much about weight loss, it's about just making myself feel better, right? Because I have a herniated disc in my back, and actually I have 3 of them. But anyways, as you're gonna know, if anybody's had that experience, that, you know, been through physical therapy with that, or you're a physical therapist, everybody's gonna tell you the same thing. You need to work those core muscles. You need to tighten and strengthen your core so that it'll help your back. So I do a lot of exercises for that reason. I do a lot of the exercises to just help strengthen my body and to tone my body, and, you know, to help my metabolism again. It helps aid my intermittent fasting to help my metabolism work even faster, to help me burn fat. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I went on a little thing about the keto thing, but that is my equation for you guys. Intermittent fasting plus keto equals ultimate weight loss. I hope you guys have an amazing day, an amazing weekend. I've got my daughter's birthday coming up next week, so I'm excited about that. I'll try to share some of the things that I plan to do for her birthday to help myself stay keto, and that will be my next video. Again, I'm Susan. You guys are watching Keto Phoenix. Please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.